14th, 2025 to order. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. I know it's a nice summer evening, so I appreciate you all taking your time to join us. We are going to start our evening off with our Accentuate the Positive, and we will have Mr. Brian Murphy sharing Mr. Eli Watson's accomplishments with us. Come on up, Eli.
So this is Eli Watson. I got to meet the Watsons last year, and they were in a different district, and they were looking for, I think, a challenge and something different for Eli. And he came here and he absolutely flourished. Worked hard, classroom, weight room, football field, and then on the track in the spring, which is what we're here to talk about today. I actually had to get Coach Branch to send me all of his accomplishments because there were so many. I want to make sure that I get them right in the spring. Relatively early in the season, you know that he plays fifth in the state in the 200. That's the obvious. That's why we're celebrating it today. But that's not all he did. He will leave as the school record holder in the 200 meter. He broke his own record 5 times. So when he broke that record, it wasn't like, okay, I broke the record, I'm done. I'm going to sit back and relax. Kept preparing, kept working. Very impressive. He'll also leave as the school record holder in the 100. He'll leave as the school record holder, or part of the school record holder, in the 4x1 relay and the 4x2 relay indoor. And obviously he's going to leave as sectional champion in the 100 and the 200. So had a phenomenal season, was a great teammate, a great kid in the hallways, great kid in the classroom. We're real proud of him. His coaches are proud of him. They obviously worked hard with you, so congratulations to them. They couldn't make it. They're actually a cross-country camp, and as you know, runners never stop. But very proud of Eli. Glad to have him here at New Pal and present to you guys.
Thank you. Where are you headed, Eli?
Headed to Purdue.
Boiler Ups! Boilermakers and then Dan.
Are you on my team here?
We're all mixing over here.
Yeah.
But we still.
That's all right. We love it. We love Purdue.
Yeah. I'm sure you are. What are you planning to study?
Business right now.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Well, we have a letter for you this evening, and Mr. Walker is going to present that.
All right. It's my honor. Dear Eli, IHSA track and field state finalist. On behalf of the New Palestine Community School Board of Trustees, we are proud to recognize you for your outstanding performance at the IHSAA track and field state finals. Your 5th place medal in the 200 meter dash, finishing in 21.92 seconds, just a half a second behind the state champion, is an exemplary accomplishment. After placing 7th in the preliminaries, you ran a fantastic race to earn a well-deserved spot on the podium. Your speed, discipline, and competitive spirit are a true reflection of what it means to be a dragon. This incredible achievement is the result of hard work, perseverance, and dedication, and we could not be more proud of the way you represented New Palestine on the state's biggest stage. Eli, congratulations on your exceptional track and field season and a top 5 finish. We are New Pal proud of you. Congratulations. Come on over. You got to shake this and go over your hardest feelings. Congratulations, buddy. Well done.
All right. Now you're going to get your picture taken.
Get a picture of
Mr. Murphy.
They'll come around.
Mom and Dad, you guys can come up too. Mom and Dad, you guys can come up and get some photos. You're a tall fella.
Long shot.
That's why we're not doing.
Where did you get your speed from? Mom and Dad? Mom.
You know, I actually put Mom next to you. You want me to take one with your phone too?
Sure.
That'd be great. Appreciate you.
You guys here, come on this side, yeah. Put it in the middle.
Parents' phone's more important, so we'll do that first, right? Okay. Make sure you like it. That's all. Thanks.
see that.
Hey, just, I love all the photos for you, just not when they go down you.
Okay, moving on, we are going to have approval of the agenda. Can I have a motion on the agenda, please?
Motion to approve the agenda?
Second that. Moved and seconded. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, we'll proceed to vote. All of those in favor of approving the agenda indicate by saying yes.
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 Those opposed, no. Motion passes. Next on the agenda is citizens' comments on agenda items. I don't believe we have any. Thank you. Consideration of routine business. We have approval of minutes. We are approving regularly scheduled board meeting minutes dated June 9th, 2025, board executive session meeting minutes dated June 9th, 2025, and board executive session meeting minutes dated June 11th, 2025. Could I have a motion on the minutes, please?
I'll move to approve the minutes as presented.
Second?
Moved and seconded. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, we'll proceed to vote. All those in favor indicate by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, no. Motion passes. Next on the agenda is claims and finances. We will be approving payroll claims dated June 6th, 2025, payroll claims dated June 20th, 2025, payroll claims dated July 4th, 2025, and claims dated June 30th, 2025. Could I have a motion on the claims and finances?
Motion to approve the claims and finances is presented?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, we'll proceed to vote. All those in favor indicate by saying yes.
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 Those opposed, no. Motion passes. Next, we have the personnel report. We will be approving the personnel report dated July 14th, 2025. Can I have a motion?
Motion to approve the personnel report is presented?
Moved and seconded. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, we'll proceed to vote. All those in favor indicate by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, no. Motion passes. Now we have donations with Mrs. Gizzi.
Good evening. We have 3 donations to present for board approval. The first is from Tri Kappa in the amount of $250 for the NBHS meal donation accounts with deficit balances. The second and third are both for the CE's Fun Run fundraiser. One is for $300 through Benevity Causes Portal from an employee of Train Technologies, and the second donation for SCE's Fun Run fundraiser is from Stephanie Burris in the amount of $72.82. So we're asking for board approval at this time.
Could I have a motion on the donations?
I'll make a motion to approve the donations.
Second?
Moved and seconded. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, we'll proceed to vote. All of those in favor indicate by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, no. Motion passes. Thank you, Mrs. Gizzi. Moving on, we're moving to new business, and Mrs. Gizzi will be presenting the 2025-2026 school meal prices.
So each summer we present the school meal prices for the upcoming school year for board approval. As you can see in your board backup, we have those prices there, also showing the history of our increases in prices, which I love having that on the same page just as a comparison. As you know, we use the paid lunch equity tool that is given to us by the state and then school nutrition programs, and that helps us set those prices. As you know, food costs are really increasing, and so we do have a slight increase this year. As a side note, I thought it was interesting, in preparing this, I talked to Carissa, who's in charge of our food service here, and we serve 3,000 breakfast, lunch, and meal equivalents per day this past year on average, and about 30 adult meals per day. I thought that was interesting as we looked at those prices. So that's here for your approval this time. Do you have any questions? So.
Could I have a motion on the school meal prices?
Motion to approve the school meal prices is presented?
Moved and seconded. I would just comment, as the person who does all of the grocery shopping in my household, 5 to 10 cent increase is really quite affordable compared to what the increases I've seen in the grocery store. So I appreciate their efforts to keep the costs down for our students.
Are we still, I know there was a push for last 10 years to get the prices of meals up to a certain level. Are we still headed in that direction, or is that program still valid?
There is a weighted average, and that's around $4. So we had a good balance in a proper balance. They kind of keep track of how many months of operating costs we have in our food service fund, and that allowed us to just make a small increase.
Because $4 is the adult meal price, right?
Well, our adult meal price is $4.65, but this $4 is from that paid lunch equity tool, and that's what we put in food costs, and it also includes wages and improvements to the equipment. It brings in a lot of factors. So, and then they come out with this weighted average, so it helps us determine the price.
Any additional comments or questions? Hearing none, we'll proceed to vote. All those in favor indicate by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, no. Motion passes. All right, next with Mrs. Gizzi, we have the facility update.
So this is more of a general request to move forward with the board meeting, or the August board meeting, to ask permission to advertise a notice of hearing. As you know, we had our facility study done in spring, and the results of the study allowed us to put a list together of important projects that we need to do to our buildings and facilities upgrades. Also, we like to look to do our buses and our tech upgrades and safety also in the process of these projects. So what we're asking is for board approval to advertise the notice of hearing so that we can move forward and give more information about the potential projects that we have been discussing with our cabinet and here at the school corporation.
Okay, could I have a motion on the notice of hearing, please?
I'll make the motion to approve the board approved financial, what do you call it, financial.
Notice of
Advertising.
hearing.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, we'll proceed to vote. All of those in favor indicate by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, no. Motion passes. Okay, now Mrs. Gizzi is going to talk with us about the New Palestine High School pool boiler replacement bid.
So in your board backup, you were presented with a letter and our bid from Layman's Mechanical Contractors to complete the first phase of our pool project. That phase mostly consists of replacing the boilers and the water heaters, and that would take place in August and September, and hopefully having that done before swim practice starts up in the fall. A lot of timing and arrangements have been made to try to make sure that we can impact the swim team as little as possible. So this is for phase one of the project, which would help us get through the winter, hopefully with an improved pool, and then we could come to you later with the second phase of the project. So we're asking for board approval at this time for the boiler replacement bid for the high school pool.
Could I have a motion on the pool boiler replacement bid?
Motion to approve the bid is presented.
Moved and seconded. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, we'll proceed to vote. All of those in favor indicate by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, no. Motion passes. Thank you, Mrs. Gizzi. Moving on to policy. Mr. McKinney is going to talk with us about policy C-125.
Yep, so every year we have to re-adopt this admission to the corporation legal settlement policy, and we have to re-adopt it every year. There was one change to that policy. It's based on a new state or a new law that came out in IHSAA. We used to have in there, no transfer student shall be accepted for enrollment for athletic reasons. They took that out, so now we can recruit. And officially, and so that's the only change to this policy, is that just got removed because that's the new realm we are playing in today, so we don't have to have that in there. So that's it.
Thank you. Could I have a motion on the readoption and change to policy C-125?
I'll make the motion to approve the policy as presented.
Moved and seconded. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, we'll proceed to vote. All of those in favor indicate by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, no. Motion passes. Okay, I'm going to talk about policy D250. So we need to delete policy D250, which is the teacher appreciation grant policy. This policy was repealed under Indiana code. We had been approving this annually. Under new law, the TAG grant requires deletion. There will still be TAG grants, but there will be new criteria as determined, and it has not been determined yet, by the Indiana DO. So we need to remove this policy from our list of policies. Could I have a motion, please?
Motion to approve the deletion of policy D250.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, we'll proceed to vote. All of those in favor indicate by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, no. Motion passes. All right. Informal comments. Do we have any informal comments this evening? Thank you. All right, we'll move on to board member comments. Mr. McKean.
Not a lot, just, it just seems like we continue to recognize our students. It's great that they make the effort to come into the board meeting to get recognized, and it just goes to show you that our teachers and staff are willing to get these kids in, and they want to come in and get recognized, so pretty cool there. Right in the middle of summer, not too many days left, and we got the kickoff day here, right? So getting close to the start of school. Looking forward to it.
Mr. Walker.
Nothing to add tonight.
Okay. Mrs. Wooten.
Yeah, I just want to say that it's wonderful to see kids still in the building. We saw kids going to art camp. I've seen football players, baseball players. I mean, I can't even name all of the sports, but still lots of activity around the buildings and just signs of health and growth and really high levels of accountability and family involvement. So it's a good sign.
Dr. Blake.
I was going to mention the opening day. So we do have opening day on July 31st. It will be held at New Pal Junior High, and we're going to talk about our great season as a team. And so I know all of you are invited. If you can come, wear your favorite New Pal shirt or team shirt, whatever you want to wear. We're going to kick off with team. So we'll share that message with all staff to do that. So excited for that. And then the first day would be August 1st. And so that's an exciting time of getting all of our students back. And again, we always ask the parents to always be patient with us as we always kick off the first few days of transportation and getting all the schedules right and make sure parents have updated their information. We will be rolling out the registration forms by the end of this week and encouraging families to get all that. That way we have the most up-to-date information for families. And I would really like to thank our custodial, maintenance, buildings and grounds working tirelessly over the summer. A lot of things going on, and we'll make sure it looks really good to go by first student day. So everyone's working really hard.
Thank you. I don't have a lot either, other than I do want to congratulate the school corporation on the official graduation rate. You sent that to us, and I did not write it down, but
It's not official yet.
it's not official.
It's not official until the
Unofficial,
DOE
official.
says it's official. They
Okay.
haven't released rates yet, but it's
Okay.
projected to look really good for us. So
Okay. Well,
we have a lot of projected
Yes.
things that are looking good that will
Okay.
be coming out soon, but we have to wait till it's officially released by the
Okay.
state.
all right, well, I'm
Just wait.
jumping
We'll
the
give you
gun.
time for that.
All right, keep us posted on that. All right, I have nothing further, so I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any additional comments or questions? Hearing none, we'll proceed to vote. All of those in favor of adjournment indicate by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, no. Motion passes. We are adjourned.